Blender recently released a demo version of the new 2.8 version of Blender. Hey guys, welcome back to TutsByKai. I'm Kai, and today we're back in Blender, kind of. Blender is going to be releasing a new version of itself very soon, and they gave people the ability to test it out before it was released. This is version 2.8, and this is going to be kind of a first look video. I don't know really what's going on. This is actually the second time I've only opened the program, and instantly you can see there's a bunch of new things. We can get rid of the splash screen there. The grid is infinite now, which is really weird, kind of. So that's really weird. The controls, I still pan around using the middle mouse button, clicking the middle mouse button and dragging. Zoom in is still the same. That's left click doesn't move anything, of course, and right click, of course, moves the cube. All right, so we don't have a directional move ability here. The actual red and blue and green lines, we have to hit move over here, then rotate or scale. So we can do this, which is kind of weird. So we can scale on that axis, on this axis, and now we can move it around. Let's see, does the S button still works? So I can still scale with S, X, I can still do that, SZ, all that still works. Of course, Control Z is still the same as well. If I select this lamp, what do these do? Oh, I think I see. Oh wait, maybe I don't. No, okay. What are these little buttons right here for? This is weird. These little squares, can you see those right there? The little squares that you can drag here. What are those for? I have to look at the wiki. Maybe there's something in the on the Blender website about that. I don't know. So let's keep on going. We have the Eevee engine over here on the right. This is that engine we're in right now. We can go to cycles. We can go to workbench, which is new, which looks weird. There's nothing in here. Workbench and clay. Sounds like a sculpting type of thing, but that doesn't make sense for a render. But we don't have, as you can see, we don't have Blender internal here, which is kind of strange. We have render layers now, which is kind of cool. Render image is the same way. If I go ahead and see if that works, that's not doing anything. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of new stuff here where we have add workspace. All right, so this is very similar to how it was before. Add workspace there. All of the files are the same. What we can do is we'll go back to Eevee. Actually, we'll go to cycles, see what's the same. All right, so this looks all the same pretty much. Everything is pretty similar. Oh, I think I see. The render did not work because we were in clay. All right, so that makes sense. All right, so we have that. Cool. So let's head back to Eevee. And we'll see what's different here. You can instantly see, we scroll on down, we have all of these subsurface scattering, screen space, reflections, ambient, occlusion, volumetric, motion blur, depth of field, bloom, freestyle. So that's pretty sweet. The sampling is way different in Eevee than it is in Cycles Render. So if we give this a render real quick, you see that just completely pops in all by itself. And the great thing about Eevee is apparently that we can render in real time here. So I can go to render viewport shading, and you can see this is this 100% real time. If I go ahead and I add in, some materials here, let's see what we can do. We can add in maybe we'll do glossy, and we'll turn the reflection down. We can go ahead and grab this lamp. G still works. You can see we have that real time Eevee rendering, which is insane. By the way, that's really sweet. Alright, so that looks pretty sweet. What we can do is keep on scrolling on through and see what's new with the textures here. Looks nothing looks pretty different. All looks pretty much the same still. Physics is nice. Particle systems looks pretty much the same as well. If we go ahead and play this, see if we can get something to play. There we go. Particles look a little bit different. I'm not really sure what we can do here. If we go in tab mode, which is edit, face select mode, ooh, where's face select mode at? Ooh, overlays. Is that what this is? No. Ooh, okay, so, ooh, where's face select mode? Oh, I totally missed that. How did I miss that way over there? I don't know. I'm a nerd. Okay. Of course, you know, we already knew what they were, but it's nice just to see a little bit of an icon over on the side here. I think they've gotten rid of the ability to come over here and add objects this way. You can no longer do that, it looks to me. You have to hit Shift A to add in like a monkey So there's a little plus button over here. Oh, this opens up the dope sheet. Oh, I see. Okay, so you can take a look at the dope sheet right by itself. So we insert ooh. So it looks as if they've merged the dope sheet. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's okay. That's great. I love that. Oh, is that really what this is? Oh, that's amazing. All right, so if we go ahead and move Suzanne over here, insert that location, and move her back over here, insert that location, is she gonna move? She's not moving. What's going on? I'm scared. Do like the way edit mode looks better. It does look different. Instead of it being, I think it was just less. It looks more polygonal based now. You can see all the different faces, which is kind of cool. Even when you're not in face select mode. So before it was like just, hey, the vertices. You know, I'm on edge select mode right now. And go to vertices select mode. And you can see that we still have all those nice faces. We can still tell all the individual faces. So we can turn it so far down that it looks like it's just a bunch of whiteness. Show 3D cursor, outline selected, relationship lines, grid floor, which is pretty cool. And show overlays. So that is really cool to have just right there. It seems like they're trying to make things more handy in this version of Blender, which is cool. We're gonna have to figure out what this workspace add-ons is over here. What is this tab called? Workspace. We're gonna figure out what workspace is and what collection is. It looks like they're semi-related, I suppose. I don't know why I'm kind of getting that feeling. Let's see. Enable workspace. What did that just do? Workspace owner ID, and something popped up down there. Yeah, the little pause button. What is this? Pause over viewport preview renders. Well, we're going to have to figure out a couple of things. I just wanted to do a little bit of a first look kind of video to go over this with you, just in case you were a bit confused. I want you to know that you're not the only one. So I will see you guys later on. Hopefully we get some more news about the new version of Blender. I will see you guys in the next tutorial. But until then, what is this collection and what is this workspace? We will figure out later. But until then, bye.